Good afternoon, everyone. Brought you all in here today to discuss proposing the idea of hiring on 6 new full-time employees to our logistics department. So we're just going to kind of run through what that might look like for everyone. And I'm going to start with the presentation here, just with the agenda, what we're going to discuss. We're going to first talk about the problem, the solution, the benefits, how we're going to implement the solution, and then if you guys have any questions at the end, be happy to address those. First, the problem is recently we relocated our North American headquarters to Stamford, Connecticut. A lot of employees chose to stay back in Arizona. This left a big gap in how we staff the organization, especially in our department. Due to this, we've seen a decrease in performance, decrease in employee morale, high training costs by bringing on the temporary employees that we've brought on. Really, I think the way we've been going with these temporary employees is not an effective long-term solution. I think we're just kind of bringing in bodies just to do certain tasks. I don't think they're adding real value to the organization. Neither are they really contributing in the long term to helping us reach our goals. So that's kind of the challenge we face right now. This is a pretty good, powerful graphic here. If you look, it's members holding up the word team. With people coming in and out, we're constantly having to swap people for these to hold up these pieces. This is a very expensive and time-consuming method right now because we currently have about 5 to 7 temporary employees. It all took probably about 2 to 3 months to really get them on board to do the jobs we needed them to do. And their contracts only last for about 6 months anyways. So it's taken on average our temporary employees about 3 to 4 months to kind of get where they need to be in order to be successful. As you can see here, I'm proposing that we hire on 6 full-time employees. I propose that we convert 3 of our temporary current employees over to full-time, and then we bring in 3 applicants from the outside to kind of help us get a better perspective and a fresh set of ideas. I think this will create an effective team in our department, and there are lots of benefits which I'll go into. These benefits include low training costs. There'll be training costs initially, but overall we're going to see a better employee performance due to employees not really lacking the knowledge or skills that they might develop for a longer periods of time being with the organization. Having people kind of just come in and do tasks for the organization isn't really helping build on those customer relationships that we're really aiming for, and this is where I think we're seeing the decrease in service levels. I have a few goals for our implementation. I believe that if we can convert 3 of these employees by end of March, I think we'll be in good shape for the proposal. And then I think if we hire on 3 full-time employees by June from outside as applicants, I think it will really give us a strong team. Now, I do plan to measure this team. I think good performance reviews, not only for the specific employees, but for our department, kind of measure where we're at and where we were. I think will help create an effective way of seeing if we were successful or not with this proposal. So if we can kind of conclude that by end of year, I think that we can get a good grasp on if this was the right choice or not. As I said, if any questions, we can go farther into the benefits. I think that overall, we just want to put the organization in the best opportunity to succeed. So let's hear any other ideas you guys might have, or I love to bounce stuff off each other. So whatever you guys got.